What's up, guys? So this next video is going to be doing an NB1 to NB2 bumper and headlight swap. I also got the fog lights, so I'm going to be doing a lot of wiring. But this is my original bumper, painted black. Not exactly sure why. I actually ran into on Facebook not the previous owner, but the owner before this. He told me that he plastic dipped the hard top, and then someone painted over the plastic dip, and that's why it looks the way it does. He told me he painted the front bumper and the rear wing. I guess he said he was just trying to clear up some stuff because it didn't look so good. But I was looking around, and there's someone that was selling an NB2 bumper, and if you look, it's the exact same color. So I just drove like that for about 15-20 minutes with the bumper sticking out. I also got the headlights and the fogs. So the next portion of this video is going to be talking about how to remove the bumper and how to install the other. Alright, so I have the hood propped. There's a bolt right there for the headlight, another one right there for the headlight, and then one right there, right there, right there, right there. That's for the front portion of the bumper. Someone obviously done this before, probably when they painted it, but didn't use the same screws or bolts as before, but they work. And then typically there is something right here, but I don't see anything. I have a feeling that it's not even on there. And then same thing on this side. Typically there's something right there. So what I'm pretty much going to do is just try to pull the bumper off at this point. Alright, so hopefully you guys saw that, but pretty much just pulled off. See, there's this little football catch right here. We'll attach this right here, and that's it on the other side, which attaches to that. And then you can see, let me focus right there, that hole should have been attached to this, but you can see it broke off, so maybe that's why they didn't do it. But that's how you take the bumper off. I don't have the bottom portion, otherwise you would have had to undo each one of these screws on the bottom to take it off. So now that bumper's off, the next part is placing the next one in there. But before I do that, you actually have to take off the headlights. So I have the bolts off and one here, so now they should kind of just pull out. There's a little clip, you won't probably see it, but you should be able to just pull them out. Having trouble pulling it out, so give me a second. Alright, so I pulled it off. You can see there's this little piece right there. It goes into that little hole right there, and that's what I had problems kind of pulling that off. And then you'll have to disconnect the bulb there and the bulb there. So this is plug and play on the new NB lights, and then this right here, where is it? This right here is what I'm gonna have to wire into. Kind of interesting. Looks like there's another set of lights here. Don't know why they're there, but they weren't part of the car. I'm not sure what these go to. Maybe the fogs, maybe something else. I'm not really sure. If you guys know, let me know. Hopefully I figure it out. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. Take this off, take this off. Kind of wiggle a little, and then they should just pop off. I'm going to try to push from behind. This one's giving me a little bit of trouble too. Alright, that popped off, sorry. But now I gotta disconnect. So here what I did is just to turn, pull out. And over here it looks like the whole light came out, but that's how you replace it anyways. So I'm just gonna go ahead and let that pop out. Still stuck on something, which it really shouldn't be. Go ahead and pause this since you guys are looking at nothing. Alright, it's back on. So like I said, this is the plug and play portion of it. Here's another socket. I'm not sure what that is or what it goes to. Makes me really wonder what's going on. Maybe this car originally had fogs and they're already wired for it, which would be sweet. But then that means that this would have to plug into something. But I don't know. This could also have been plugged into the fan that's missing right there. But if we look, here's that same bulb that's just randomly there. Not sure why it is. Not sure where it goes. Honestly, now that I think about it, I think those are my turn signals. Yeah, they're my turn signals. I don't know why he didn't use them. Why they're not in there. Like I said, I found them on Facebook, so I'm going to ask them. But that's the whole part, front end taking apart. The next part is going to be putting in the bumper and the lights. Before I do that, I want to kind of pre-wire some of the lights. Alright, I know I said that I was going to wire the lights up first, but I kind of need to get my car back together, and I'll deal with the lights in a bit. There's a video on YouTube that I'm actually just going to follow, and I'm going to go ahead and wire it all up and then explain what I do, and I'll hopefully try to provide a link to that. But I already put this light in right here. I'm going to show you how I did that. So over here on this side, I have the extra wire I pushed over. So basically all these extra wires and making sure that there's room for it. And right here, this is the original light that was on the car. Like I said, it's pretty much plug and play. So we just get it, find the spot, and then twist it back in. Then we're gonna line up the headlight as best as possible in there. Just make sure that this lines up there. Make sure that lines up there. If you look, everything's pretty much lined up. Then you're just gonna give it a quick little push. And that little clunk was it popping into that little spot earlier. So now I just need to bolt those in, and then next thing I need to do is slide the bumper in place. Alright, I don't have it completely on. I kind of just wanted to show you what I did. So if you look right here, I was able to put that in. That's exactly what that was. It was a side marker. Unfortunately, this little football right here doesn't have a place to catch over there. So I'm going to have to make sure that everything pops in, and this is going to be a little loose until I put a nut and bolt in it. But pretty much just going to pick it up and slide it into place. I'll have you guys watch me do that. Alright, you can see it's on now. I buttoned it up. Now I did notice one more thing. On both corners, right here, it doesn't want to line up. But I also notice, probably hard to see, but there's a piece of bent metal right here. I'm going to have to bend that metal up, and then I'll be able to try to find a way to attach this to the hole that's above there so this doesn't move. And the exact same thing's happening over here. It's a little bent underneath there. I'm gonna have to fix that and then attach it. But sorry that I went out of focus, but super simple, easy to do. Definitely makes the car look a lot better. I'm gonna have to put the fogs in, but I'm gonna do that later on. I do have them, but NB1 to NB2 conversion, besides the wiring and fixing the little mess ups, this is a super short video and pretty much did it all. Let's close this hood and see what it looks like. Alright, there it is. See the paint matches. Everything looks better. Looks a lot better than the black bumper. I'm going to have to adjust the bumper like I said. I'm going to have to clean the car and get the lights wired up. But at the very least, it already looks better than having this black bumper there. Little side-by-side comparison. If you look, this one didn't have the fogs, but it did have that bottom lip. I might see if I could take that off and put it on this one. Not sure how well it'll line up. But this one has the fogs, I'll have to put that in there. This one also has the holes for the traditional way of mounting your license plate. So I'll put that on there. But that's it. I'll probably do a totally different video for the fogs and the wiring. For now, that is your NB1 to NB2 conversion, how to remove a bumper and how to put it on. So I was talking about those football clips, right? Those football clips clipped onto here. There might be a way somehow to remove these and attach it to the bumper. I might look into that later, but I'm really just going to try to screw these up into place, and that should keep it there. Sorry about not being in focus. There it is. I think the car looks 10 times better just with the bumper change. Make sure you hit the like and the subscribe, and hopefully the next video I'll be doing the wiring.